Salams and hello. Thanks for watching another Eats Meets West recipe. So this week, it's all about chicken spring rolls. These are crunchy and tender all at the same time, and I have an incredible bonus dipping sauce for these that totally take them over the top. You can make these as part of an Asian-inspired dinner menu. Check out my shrimp fried rice and General Tso's chicken recipes when you have a chance. All right, let's get started. I use a pound of chicken breast tenderloins because the meat is softer, and I poach them in vegetable broth until cooked. This adds extra flavor and is an easy way to make a flavorful chicken stock. You can freeze the stock and use it in soups or to make rice. It's really great. It takes around 15 minutes or so on a light boil to cook the chicken completely, and after bringing them to room temperature, I shred the chicken pieces. Shredding as opposed to dicing the chicken distributes the chicken in the spring roll better, I find. Okay, on to the veggies. I like cabbage, scallions or green onions, and carrots. I chop the cabbage finely, and to be honest, I usually use the pre-shredded kind, but the grocery store I went to ran out of it. This gives me a good chance to practice my chopping skills. Hey, I'm trying to look at the glass half full. I also buy pre-cut matchstick carrots and use about half a small bag. Then I chop around 5 cloves of garlic, an inch of fresh ginger, and about 6 stalks of green onions. Separate the white parts from the green parts and chop the green parts into half-inch pieces so they show up nicely in the spring rolls. Now we're ready to stir fry the ingredients. Using a large pan, I heat around 3 tablespoons of a light cooking oil on medium-high heat and saute the white parts of the scallions for a minute before adding the garlic and ginger. Fry for around 30 seconds, being careful not to burn the garlic and ginger. Next, I add some of my dry spices. Adding them to the oil before the rest of the ingredients will liven them up. So I add 1 teaspoon each of coriander cumin powder or dana jeera powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, a spice mix that's similar to Chinese 5-spice, and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Fry for around 30 seconds or so before adding the cabbage. Give the cabbage another 2 to 3 minutes to soften before adding the carrots. Then add the shredded chicken along with 1 teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of black pepper, a dash of turmeric for a little color, and 3 tablespoons each of ketchup and light soy sauce. Also add 1 tablespoon of sambal. This is an Asian chili garlic paste. None of these ingredients make the rolls too spicy, but it does give them a well-balanced flavor. Continue frying this for 2 to 3 minutes before adding 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. The bottled kind works fine here, and 2 teaspoons of toasted sesame oil. Then add the green parts of the scallions. You can chop up a few more of the green parts of the scallions if you like a fresh onion flavor in the rolls, like I do. After adding the green parts of the scallions, let the mixture cool completely. That's very important, at room temperature before filling the spring rolls. I use pre-made spring roll pastry because it's easy and it doesn't cost too much. But growing up, these products were not available to us, so I'd watch my mom make the pastry from scratch and was always in awe of that. But filling the rolls is really pretty easy. Here are the basics. Prepare the flour paste that will seal the spring rolls first. I use just 1 tablespoon of flour and 2 tablespoons of water for at least 25 spring rolls. Then unwrap the pastry. Keep the dough covered while you're using it. I use paper towels that are slightly damp. This prevents the pastry from drying out. Place 1 sheet in a diamond shape on a large plate and place about 2 tablespoons of filling, at least 2 inches from the bottom of one corner. Fold this corner around the filling and bring each side across the ends of the filling, like so. Roll up until you come to what looks like an envelope flap. Lightly brush on the flour paste and seal to close. Then you can air fry or deep fry these. I make these rolls every so often during the month of Ramadan, so I fry them in my fryer. Preheat the fryer to 350 degrees and place the rolls in the fryer basket. Try not to overcrowd the basket. Gently lower them in and turn them every so often so they get golden on all sides. If you like what you're seeing so far, please give this video a thumbs up. All right, when they're done and while the rolls are cooling, you can make the dipping sauce. In a bowl, add 1 tablespoon of tamarind sauce. I use this kind. 3 tablespoons of sriracha hot sauce. Reduce this if you like it less spicy. 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce. 2 dashes of sesame oil. About a tablespoon or a little more of water. A sprinkling of sesame seeds and finely chopped scallions. Stir to combine. Once cooled for a few minutes, dip the rolls in the sauce for an amazing combination of flavors. A crispy and tender roll with lightly sweet, spicy, and tangy notes. Just what you would expect from yummy spring rolls. If you try this recipe, please let me know how they turned out in the comment section below. If you have your own way of making these rolls, maybe we can swap recipes. I'm always up for learning new ways of making spring rolls. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe and support this channel. Also, the recipe details are in the description box below.